because I understand part of the conundrum for actors is, especially here in Hollywood, you're constantly being bombarded with imagery or conversations or seeing actors or the business side of it that shows you what success is supposed to look like. And if you're not quite firing at that level, then you take it very personally, which I understand, and that it actually creates these things that I talk about all the time, which is a negative neural groove. It reboots a negative neural groove that's been playing out in your head for many years. So that's the challenge, I think, specifically of living in LA. But what's interesting to me is it's also a cultural challenge, because success in our culture is defined in a way that's opposite of what the science is proving out how the brain wants to live in the world and actually create its own success, which is this. So we equate working hard with the harder we work, the more success we're going to have, and the more success we're going to have, the happier we're going to be. Well, let me tell you, it's a big fat lie. Culturally, it's endemic. It's been generated for generations that is what is going to make you happy. But what's interesting, the science behind it, is that when you actually achieve success, what the brain does is it creates a new goalpost of success to achieve. So you constantly are trying to get the next thing. So if you get good grades, you want to get better grades. And if you get a great agent, you want to get even a greater agent. Or if you want to book, you book a TV show, but that's not enough and you want to book a movie. All these things I actually talk about in the book, and none of these things, listen, I don't want you to mistake that goals are important. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with going after goals. I want you all to be successful. But what the science is talking about is when you're looking at those things to be the creator of happiness, it's not possible. First of all, it's just not possible from a spiritual, psychological place, but now they're talking about the science. Why is it not possible? Well, they talk about it. They say, since happiness is constantly being put on the other side of success, your brain never gets there. So it's what they call, we are pushing success over the cognitive horizon. You're never going to get there, people, if you keep thinking, once I get that, doesn't happen that way. So what we're here to do, what I'm most passionate about, and what I've been teaching for so many years that all of a sudden seems to be this amazing confluence of science behind it, is how can we learn to get more present, which then also allows us to become more happy with what is. And he also talks about becoming positive in the present turns on all the learning centers of your brain. All of them. So it's just about retraining it, people. That's all we got to do, is we just got to learn how to retrain the brain. So if you can work toward being happy in the present, your brain experiences what he calls a happiness advantage, which then leads me to the thing that I'm teaching, which is your quantum creative possibility, its potential. So you don't need the thing to tap you into that. You are that. That's the interesting point. So he says you can do this by rewiring it. It just takes 21 days. I always thought it took like 28 or 30. 21 days. And you know what? My book, without even... Listen, I published this past year. This is before all these other things have come out. But my book talks about, the last chapter talks about, did I just say my book? Talks about 25 of them. And he brought up 5. And here's 2 other ones, and then we're done, that you're going to do as homework this week. Everybody can do it. Number 1, this just came to me on the way here. These aren't in the book necessarily. Flirt. Just flirt. What's the big deal? I want everybody to just flirt with people in the world this week. I flirt with everybody. That's fun. Yes. No, why don't you flirt? Why don't you just flirt with people? It's harmless. It's fun. No, you're not going to get a stalker.
Or you piss off a husband.
No, flirtation energy is not, again, it's not working toward the end result. It's the natural essence of who you are. What am I missing there?
Sam.
Sam.
I'm sorry, I'm flirty.
Flirt. The second thing is, here's what you're going to do. Actually, no, that's true. I did get on the way back from Dallas, I was flirting on the flight with this girl, and then she gave me her phone number. I was like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. So yes, it's true. Flirting can get you into trouble, but whatever. It's fun. It's fun. Look, see, it makes you all laugh. That's the whole rewiring of the brain, people. That's really it. Can it be that simple?